Maria Felix, born April 8, 1914, the image she represented was a tough female which exceeded the traditional role in Latin American history. Maria was known for her amazing work in movies, which made her one of the most strongest female figures in the film industry. She finished her career starring in 47 movies all around the country of Mexico. She was born in a family of 11 siblings, 6 brothers and 5 sisters. She died on April 8, 2002 of 88 years old of cardiovascular disease.
Che Guevara was a doctor, a revolutionist, a military leader, and for many people a symbol of radicalism and rebellion. He contributed to Cuba's 1959 revolutionary victory and was responsible for the increase in land reforms, giving equal amount of land to their citizens and raising the literacy rate from 60% to 96%. After his death, he became a symbol of rebellion, equality, and change. In his memory, individuals wear a variety of merchandise representing Guevara in hopes of keeping the legend alive. His symbol is used in a variety of ways worldwide to represent a powerful message at the moment of expressing what they believe and hope to achieve.
Fernando Valenzuela was extremely influential for Latinos in the game of baseball. This is him completing a no-hitter, a huge feat in baseball, just showing how dominant he was. Fernando was the youngest Mexican pitcher to debut in the MLB at the age of 19 years old. Before him, it was rare to see a Latino on the field, hence minimal Latino viewers. I compare Fernando to Jackie Robinson for Latinos. He is often not accredited for helping diversify the game of baseball, but he did. His presence influenced Latinos greatly in sports media.
Eva Longoria's big break came in 2001 when she was casted as a regular for the show Young and Restless. Aside from being an actress, she's an active philanthropist, for she serves in various organizations. Eva serves as a spokesperson for Padres Contra el Cáncer. She sits on the boards of the Mexican American Legal Defense Fund and supports the United Farm Workers. Eva attended Texas A&M in Kingsville, earning her Bachelor's of Science degree in kinesiology.
Me aguantaría hasta una cachetada.
Y si es hombre, aguántese la otra, que me vio los 2 chamorros.
Later that year, Che met Fidel and Raúl Castro while visiting Mexico and joined the revolutionary cause to overthrow the Batista government in Cuba.
He landed as the doctor for the invading force, but the invading force was quickly dispersed and lost most of its people, and Guevara switched from being the doctor to being a military man and ended up being Castro's second in command.
The Fernando story, it's almost mythical. When he was called up, all we knew about him was he was this 19-year-old pudgy kid from Mexico.
He didn't speak English, and it was driving everybody crazy because you wondered what is going through this kid's head.
You know, Latinos had a high turnout in 2012, the highest turnout we've had in the history of voting, but there's still so much more work to be done. The demographics of the United States is changing. It's changing in a very Latin way. Latinos are the fastest growing demographic, but yet we're the least educated. We're the most uninsured for health insurance. We are the most unemployed. And so I'm hoping that we have more civic participation in the voting process so that we have a say in who our next president is, our community.
These 4 individuals contributed to the Latino community in various ways. Though they all did something different, their contributions certainly have paved the way for many Latinos in America to progress in society. Through Maria Felix's improvements in the early Latino films, Che Guevara's revolutionary aid, Fernando Valenzuela's accomplishments in baseball, and Eva Longoria's philanthropist movements to better the overall community, the world of Latinos has evolved in a positive manner.